So the big question is, how do health experts like you and I generate more income, impact more people, and create businesses that work around their lifestyle and serve their family at the highest possible level? If you want the answer to that question, then you're in the right place at the right time. Whether you're a dietitian, a nutritionist, or a nutrition coach, this is for you. My name is Dr. Javier Carlin, and I want to welcome you to the Practice Revolution. We are a movement that is revolutionizing the way private practices are built so you can practice on your terms. So go ahead and join us and follow along as we learn, apply, and share the top business growth strategies that we're using to grow our own business and to help you grow yours, using only the best insights and advice from top industry leaders. So thank you so much for listening. Enjoy the show. Welcome to the Business Growth Secrets for Health Professionals, Wellness Coaches, and Registered Dietitians. My name is Javier Carlin. I'm a physical therapist. My wife's a dietitian, and we're the co-founders of the Practice Revolution. And every single week, we are here in this community providing you with value-packed trainings on all things business growth, starting your business, growing your business through marketing. And today we're going to be talking about the number one marketing method in 2023. We talk about authentic sales. We talk about systems, automations, hiring, scaling a team, okay? Everything from startup to growth to scale. And so if you're a dietitian, health professional, or wellness coach, and you're looking to make more money and help more people, then you're in the right place at the right time. Who wants to know the number one marketing method in 2023? What I'm going to share with you in just a moment, okay, is what I believe is going to separate you from every single other health professional and online coach that's out there today. Because very, very few people are doing what I'm going to show you today. And the people who are doing it very, very poorly. So if you pay attention here and actually apply the information that I'm about to share with you, you're going to be above and beyond what everyone else is doing. How does that sound? Sound pretty good? Awesome. So let me go ahead and let's just go ahead and dive right in. Okay, I'm going to share my screen here. I've got some slides. Make sure to sit down, pull up a notepad, take out a pen, and get ready to take some notes. So here is the number one marketing method in 2023, okay? It also just so happens to allow you to make more in 90 minutes than you do all month. And I'm not kidding here, okay? So how many of you would like to make more in 90 minutes than you do all month? The number one marketing method, it's no surprise. We've been talking about it for months now. And the reason is that we truly believe that this process, this system, when applied consistently over time, can produce exponential results for you with a lot less energy, a lot less effort, and a lot less time on your end, which means that you're able to help and impact a much greater number of people all at one time. And when you're able to help and impact more people, you're also able to, yes, help more people, but because you're helping more people at the same time, you're able to make a lot more money because it's easier to get 10, 15, 20 clients at once than it is to get one client at a time. And when you get 10, 20, 30 clients at once, okay, yes, you make more money and you also get back your time. Because imagine, think about this, okay? Think about it. If you were to get on let's say a sales call, okay, with 10 or 20 people, and let's say they take you an hour, okay? If you're getting on sales calls with 20 people and they typically take you an hour, that's 20 hours of your life, of your day, okay? Let's say you're like, Javi, an hour, that's too long. I take about 30 minutes. Okay, let's say you speak to 20 people and they take you 30 minutes. That is 10 hours, okay, of your day, of your week. Now, how would you like to get back 8.5 of those hours? What would you do with 8.5 more hours? Would you work on other components of your business? Would you start looking to bring someone onto your team to hire and help you so you can take even more off your plate? Would you
go and pick up your child from school? Would you go on more vacations? Would you not feel guilty to, to go to the grocery store or take a nap in the middle of the day if you had all that extra time? Okay. Well, this is what this system will do for you. Okay. So master classes. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. What is a master class? Okay. A master class is a event, and this can be both offline or online, where you invite your dream customers to join you to learn about a topic that they're interested in. Okay. It's really that simple. Now, these events, okay, when structured correctly, can make your audience aware of their problems. Okay, you can show them your solutions and show them the solutions that are available to them, and it allows them to become educated, and you're able to demonstrate why your process is their best possible chance at solving their problem. Okay, so that's what a master class is, and that's what it allows you to do. Now, the next question you might be asking is, well, Javi, why host a master class? Right? It sounds like a lot of work. And I'm going to, in a moment, show you multiple reasons why this is actually a lot less work, okay, than everything else that you might be doing. And I'm also going to show you how with a master class, there's still work involved, and it's not easy. It is much more simple, though. How many of you like things to be simple? With a masterclass, you have the opportunity to serve one-to-many and enroll multiple people into your programs at one time. This means that you're able to do that with less energy and effort, okay? Now, masterclasses allow you to grow your audience. They allow you to gain respect in your field, because when someone sees you presenting, immediately you are the authority in your field, okay? Number three, it allows you to exponentially increase your income, expands your reach and impact, because when you host events, more people become aware of them, and you'll have people in your industry that you can partner up with that will also promote your events. So more people know that you exist, okay? It accelerates the know, like, and trust factor, and we'll get into that in a moment. It creates a repeatable, predictable system, and what's really neat about this process is that you can actually turn it into an evergreen system, which is an automated system that runs on autopilot. So you're consistently getting in front of new people and consistently getting new clients with less energy and effort. Pretty cool, right? Now, when it comes to master classes, okay, I want you to, if you haven't heard of this book, The Speed of Trust, it's an excellent book by Stephen Covey. And just to give you the cliff notes on this, okay, he talks about the components that build trust. Now, in this world that we live in today, right, you've seen how many dietitians, health professionals, and online coaches are out there right now, right, just promoting like crazy and putting out content like crazy. So there might be moments where you think to yourself, man, is it even worth it, like, starting my business now? Is it even worth, trying to grow my business? Maybe that's why I'm not getting as many clients, because there are so many other people doing the same thing. And there is a level of truth to that, okay? Not only are there more people that are online than ever before, there are also people out there, your ideal customers, who are now more skeptical than ever before, because they have so many different options. Many of them it's likely that they've tried things in the past that haven't worked for them. So you have to, yes, in a very real way, work harder to gain their trust, okay? And what trust and why trust is so important is because trust precedes transaction, okay? If someone does not trust you, they're not going to transact with you, meaning they're not going to invest in your services and give you money. So trust is vital. Now, we believe that masterclasses and hosting events create trust faster than any other marketing method, okay? Why? For many, many reasons. Number one, they see you presenting. Number two, they start to see you as an authority. Number three, they get to listen to you. They get to hear you. They get to see you in action. They get to figure out, do I align with this person? Does this person give me good energy, right? Can I learn from them? All these questions that they're asking themselves are answered in a masterclass. And so in 90 minutes, you're able to condense the amount of time that it typically takes for people to know, like, and trust you. Okay. And so what would take otherwise weeks, months, if not years, can literally be shortened into 90 days. Okay. How many of you would like to save weeks, months, and years and shorten the amount of time that people trust you into 90 minutes? Now, with masterclasses, okay, I want to take a step back here, because some of you might be asking, well, Javi, did you invent masterclasses? And the answer is obviously not. Okay. Obviously not. So I want to give you an example of some of the biggest companies in the world who host masterclasses. Okay. So that you can see that it does not just work for us, or it doesn't work for people in the online space. Literally the biggest companies that you know of right now today are using these types of events to exponentially grow their business. Okay. So like I mentioned, one of the largest, most well-known and respected companies hosts events. Can you guess what it is? Okay. And if you've seen this before, don't guess. All right. Let everyone else guess. So can you guess what this company is? What is that brand? It's a big brand. You're probably using it right now. Okay. Now, in a moment, I'm going to share with you what it is. Okay. But before that, their first ever event was in 1977. Okay. Now, this was an in-person event. That's another key thing that I want you to notice, okay, is that these types of events, although yes, we are in a digital world now, and most things are done virtually and online because we're able to reach and impact so many more people, this exact process, this exact system can be used for in-person workshops, in-person seminars, okay? Exactly the same concept, except you have the people in front of you, okay, and at an arm's distance, okay? Exactly the same thing. So this company's been doing this since 1977. Now, their first fully virtual event happened in 2020, okay? What happened in 2020? As we all know, there was this thing called the COVID and the pandemic. And so they did their first fully virtual event in 2020. Now, what's crazy about this company is that they make, I believe it was anywhere from 60 to 80% of their yearly revenue of all the money that they bring in, okay, for an entire year, 12 months, they make it in 1 quarter, okay? 1 quarter of the year. So there's, January, February, March, right, is 1 quarter, and then so on and so forth. Can you guess what company this is and what quarter they make it in? Okay? So if you guessed Apple, you are correct. Okay. Apple has been hosting Apple events for years now, decades. Okay. And Apple, what happens with Apple around the months of September and October? What happens with Apple around those 2 months? They launch their products, they launch their services, right? They host their Apple event. So it's in between quarter 3 and 4 that they make all 60 to 80% of their money in just those few months. Isn't that crazy? Right? Apple does launches. And so if the biggest company ever does it, why not you? Why not you? Think about that. Now, here's what you also need to know. You need to know that the game has changed. Okay? The game has changed. If you're actively doing things right now today in your business and in your life that are not working for you, that are not producing the results that you want, it's likely because you're doing things the old way, okay? And the old way of marketing isn't working anymore, okay? So is it okay if I show you the new way that is working? Is that cool? Awesome. So we've already kind of talked about it, but I want to show you the old way first, okay? So you can really see what I mean here. Now, the old way is a website, okay? So we've got a website here. Now, just for clarification, I think that having a website is still a good thing to do. It's just not the first thing that you should do. It's not the thing to focus on to grow your business, okay? We didn't have a website until 2 years into this specific business, okay? And we were able to break, over 7 figures in sales without a website, okay? And so if that's any testament to not needing this tool, then if that's not going to cut it, I don't know what is, okay? Now, with the website, here's what happens though, because I want to be very, very clear with you. Now, with a website, you have all these different channels, which is where we're bringing traffic in from. Okay, so this could be your Facebooks, Instagram, LinkedIn, Google, maybe it's in-person events, flyers, referrals, etc. Right? And most people with the old method are using these traffic sources, basically eyes, basically people, and they're sending people to their website. Now, what happens though, when they get to their website is there are so many different options that they have to choose from. Can I maybe get a lead magnet from you? Maybe I'll learn a little bit more about you. Maybe I'll send you an email and ask you some questions. Maybe I'll fill out an application. Maybe I'll call you. Maybe I want to learn a little bit more about what you can teach me and the information that you have. So I'll go to your blog, right? And so they have all these different options that they can choose from. However, this is what happens is because they have so many different options, they either are at times confused, they forget what they were looking for, right? Wouldn't you agree that now in this day and age, we need things now, we need things fast, right? We don't have time to be looking for things, okay? There's so much going on. And so you can literally see in this image here how this website is literally a web that people get tangled into and they're trying to escape, okay? Not a good feeling. Now, why would we have them go through all these loops and all these webs to just become a customer? Is it okay if I show you the new way? Okay, the new way. With a masterclass, can you see how much simpler this process is? And I'm going to show you how we hit on all the major components of a website in just a second, okay? So with your masterclass, you only need a few traffic sources, okay? If you literally had, let's say, Facebook and Instagram, that'd be fine. If you have an email list and you can use Messenger or have a virtual assistant help you with Messenger, even better, okay? You can do that as well. Now, what's really neat about this process is that you're sending people to just one place, which is a registration page. For what? For your masterclass, okay? When they register for your masterclass, to attend your masterclass, they go to a thank you page, okay? Now that they've gone to the thank you page, you let them know what to expect and how to best prepare for the masterclass, okay? Because they have registered for your event, they've given you their contact information, which the purpose of that contact information is to remind them to show up to the class, right? So if someone's like, I'm not going to give you my contact information, it's like, okay, well, then I won't see you in the class. I guess it's not that important to you, right? I mean, because that's the only way to get them there. So it makes sense, right? And so the beautiful part about this is that when someone registers for your class, they get reminded to show up for your class, right? They finally end up joining the master class. And in this class, right, here's what you're able to do that your standard website would do, and in my opinion, poorly, okay, or not as good at least as a master class. Because remember what we shared in the previous image, we had a lead magnet there, okay? What's the purpose of a lead magnet? To give people information and then to give you their contact information, right? Didn't we just do that with the masterclass, right? We literally had someone that registered for a valuable training and they gave us their information. Okay, check, okay. About us. In your website, you typically have an about us with a couple pictures and a bio, right? In a masterclass, what's one of the components of a masterclass? You let people know about you and why they should listen to you. Check. And it's more dynamic because they actually get to hear and see you. Isn't that better? Doesn't that build trust faster? Absolutely. Okay. A blog. Well, a blog's for information and education. Aren't you going to educate people in a masterclass? 100%. Okay. Let's see. Contact us while you're there to answer questions. So that's done too. And the last bit, or another component, right, is application or become a customer. Okay. In your masterclass, part of the purpose of that is to educate and provide value, yes, to get people to see that there's something that maybe they're not doing that they can start doing that can get them the results they're looking for. And you essentially invite people who are interested in getting some support and guidance with it, right, to your programs, products, and services. And so you literally take them through this system that at the end of it, they can choose to become a customer if they would like to, right? If they'd like to expedite their success and get the results that they're looking for, okay? So you can see that in this image here. It's a very simple straight line process. How many of you are starting to see that the new way is much better than the old way? Put the new way in the chat. Put the new way in the chat, okay? Or new, right? So much easier, so much simpler, and you accomplish all the same things, okay? All the same things. Now, the big question for you, okay? Do you think it's going to be easier to learn one simple system or to figure out a complex web site, right? Most of you already answered that question. So I want to remind you that a well-designed masterclass is the only system that you need to grow your business and get your time back, okay? And you need to believe that, because when you do, you're going to take the actions you need to take to make it happen, okay? Think about this. If you did a masterclass like once a month and it was a 90-minute class and you even got, let's say, I don't know, 3 to 5 clients that maybe paid you $500 each or $1,000 each, right? That's like $3,000 to $5,000, right? In 90 minutes. You can literally, once you master the art of master classes, okay, you can literally work for 90 minutes a month and replace your income if you really think about it. Right now, is it going to happen the first time you do it? To be completely honest with you and transparent with you, probably not, right? Because the first time you do anything, it's probably not going to be that good. And that's normal, because why would you be good at something that you haven't done before? It doesn't make any sense, right? But as you continue to repeat this process and you gain consistency with it and you get better and better and better, right? Imagine if a year from now you can host a masterclass and make $20,000 in 90 minutes, or 30, or 40, or $50,000 in those 90 minutes. Now, I know that might seem like it's far away or a bit crazy. I'm telling you, you probably know some people that have done that before, right? And if someone else can do it, you probably could too, right? So now what I want to ask you, okay, is if you are ready to commit to focusing on running a masterclass, so you can finally start getting the results that you desire. What we want to do is we want to invite you to our Master the Masterclass training, okay? We're hosting this training. It's 2 dates, 2 different times, so that everyone can join. Now, this Master the Masterclass training, we're going to break down. If you thought this was good, we're going to break this down even deeper, okay? We're going to show you exactly how to prepare for it. We're going to show you exactly how to promote it. We're going to show you exactly what to put in your presentation so you don't overteach or bore your audience, okay? We're going to show you every single step, okay? Now, what's neat about this is that you're also, because you're learning about masterclasses, you'll also be able to see a masterclass in action. One of the best ways to learn is to watch what people are doing, okay? And so you'll be able to learn ×2, okay? Watching the masterclass and what we're actually teaching, and also how we're going through the entire process. So there's learning involved in both sides. Now, what you're going to want to do, okay? If you want to join us for this training, by the way, it is free. We're hosting one next Tuesday, June 20th at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And the following Thursday, June 29th at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, it is going to be 90 minutes, okay? We try to squeeze everything in 60. It does not work. We give too much value, so much to go over. It's going to take 90 minutes. So block off 90 minutes, okay? Hide your kids, put them in the closet, like remove all distractions, put your husband in his room, whatever you got to do, okay? Whatever you got to do to be there and be present and be engaged so you can squeeze the most out of it. Cool? Now, if you want to register, again, like I said, it is a free training. Go to thepracticerevolution.co, not .com, thepracticerevolution.co/register-o, not zero, O. thepracticerevolution.co/register-o. Go open up a new browser and register there. And I'll see you either next Tuesday or the following Thursday. Cool? Well, hope that was valuable. I've got to run. So I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I look forward to seeing you either next Tuesday or the following Thursday. And we'll talk very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Hey, what's up? Thank you so much for watching the show. I know your time is super valuable, and I know that you're here to learn how to grow a successful practice. So I have something special just for you. If you are a health expert who is in business or aspiring to be, and you're curious about how to grow a profitable, impactful practice, you're going to want to pay attention. Because as a person who is watching the show, I want you to win. So I've created a bundle of resources exclusively for those who are watching the Practice Revolution. So if you are tired of trying to figure out this game of business, marketing, and sales all on your own, and you're ready to implement what's already proven to work rather than reinventing the wheel, you're going to want to send us a private message on Instagram at The Practice Revolution. And simply just let us know that you watched this show, and we'll personally hand over $7,000 worth of trainings, resources, and coaching that is available only for those who are watching this show on YouTube. So if you want to know how to increase your income, impact, and build a practice that works for the lifestyle that you want and that serves your family at the highest level, send us a private message on Instagram at The Practice Revolution. Do it now so you can win big in your practice and in your life. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next show.